Up to today, me and Hamish that is. Well, this is the new path between Rothes and Craigellachie, and this is the first time I've been on this path since they've done it up. They resurfaced it and it's quite nice. So this is my view at the moment towards Rothes. So I'm just walking back. And this is my view towards Craigellachie. And this is the busy A95. Certainly plenty traffic noise on this walk. I didn't mind. Traffic because I love traffic. I love watching lorries, wondering where they're going. Imagine they're going right down the A9 to London maybe, bringing stuff back to Elgin for people to buy, fruit and vegetables, computers, so on and so on. So to me it's an artery, the A95, right through Aberlour and on up. I'm really quite happy to be walking on the path next to it. So we walked up that way as far as we could really. They've resurfaced the path quite nicely up about halfway to Craigellachie. And then it meets the river. The river kind of comes in a big sweep, a bend, and we get to a cottage, looks like a gillies cottage, and the path, the surfaced bit ends there, and you seem to have a choice. You can go on the footpath on the river bank, which is nice surfaced, looked a bit muddy the day, or another footpath right along the side, the verge of the A95, which also wasn't surfaced, just a grassy path. So I didn't like the look of that. I think I'll maybe have to do a wee bit more work on this path to finish it off. Got the dog sniffing at something. Got a dog with a nose like a bloodhound. Right, the reason we're here today actually is because Rosemary is recording a radio programme for Keith Local Radio. So it's but I know what it'll take. So she went to somebody's house in Rothes who works for Keith Local Radio. And I've also just been to the garage here because I've got one of these engine management light. Came on, it's been on for quite a long time. I thought if I get it reset, see if it comes back again. If not, I'll take it back to them and we can see if they can fix it properly. It was very, very cold this morning. I went out for an early bike ride. I've been trying to do that every morning for a few weeks now. Really does me a lot of good in the morning. So, but when you start off at Archiston, everywhere you go is downhill. So I went downhill towards Nakando. It was -3 in the shade. The road to Nakando is lined with trees. It was quite shady. My face was absolutely frozen. I had to stop halfway down the hill and rub my face, get the blood and the feeling back into it again. Certainly bracing. It's still pretty cold now. My hand is quite cold, holding the camera here. But well, that's what you've got to pay for. That's what you've got to pay for a day a sunny day like this, because it's a beautiful sunny day at the moment, and it's the 21st of November. Just coming to a gate now. Must be about a mile to go to get back to Rothes. And this is it's like a wee housing scheme they've made here. It's a strange little scheme. I think it maybe was originally a farm. No sign of the farmhouse now. They've just cleared the ground and built some new houses on it. But this footpath walks along the side, one side of this scheme. So they get kind of people tramping up and down, having a good glower at the houses. Quite nice houses. Most of them have, well, that too, have solar panels. Great idea these days. So this is where we are going. That's the A95, and we're going down here. Hamish is enjoying himself. We've just walked through this gate, and it's quite nice. They provide dog poo bags there. There's the wee container there for them. And when you get nearer Rothes, it becomes more open, and there's a lot of horses being kept here. And you get a wee view of the castle. Can you see the castle there? Up in the wee mound. There we are. Rothes Castle. So we're heading along here. This is the first video I've actually done for ages and ages. And you might wonder why, but I think during the summer we're just so busy in the garden. And we're even still quite busy. We are now teaching Scottish country dance, and we've got our own class once a week, Tuesdays. Milton Duff Hall. All the details on Facebook. 7:30 to 9:30. So that takes up quite a lot of time. It takes about, it takes a day, maybe half a day to prepare, to get sorted out for that, the music ready, everything ready for that. But it's great, I love it. I'm just feeling I'm using my qualifications now. It's an incredibly busy road, that. Lots of whiskey tankers and tankers of various kind of distillery fluids and things in them, as well as everything else, of course. Asda, Tesco, Sainsbury's, vans. So we're approaching Rothes now, and it's a good surface. So if you wanted to walk this wee section here, very nice. So you stop, you park your car just at the south end of Rothes. There's sort of a street with houses on one side and a field on the other, and it's easy to park your car there. Just tuck into the side. And you can walk along as far as that Gilly's house, and you get a view of the river there, and then getting tangled up with the dog, walk back again. Now I'm not sure if you can actually, when you get to that Gilly's house, you get to a track which takes you going back towards Rothes along the riverbank. Now I'm not sure if that track is all the way back and meets up with some other tracks that could go down to the river for Rothes. I didn't ken for sure, so I didn't take that one. And anyway, I've been doing that tracks for Rothes to this river spay, and they do tend to be a bit muddy when they surface like this. This is a good surface on it. This has been resurfaced and rolled. That's the river down there some way. Wee bit of cloud building up now. I think that's what the forecast said, that it would get quite overcast this afternoon. But you can see how nice it is to walk on. It's such a good surface here. And it's lined with these trees. It must be lovely in the springtime. And ice on the puddles today. Frost on the grass there, you can see. Now here's somebody coming along the track now. There's some kind of jeep thing. Oh, they're not going to come along. I thought they were. They're turning. And doing something. Not sure what they're doing there. It looks like you can actually walk further along there. In fact, I see folk with dogs. That's quite nice. So you can actually walk further along in this path, which I didn't ken about. So this is the street here where I'm parked. That's my car just there. That wee red in there. Look at this pothole. Nasty. There's somebody coming with a bike now. Oh yeah. And how far they're going. Oh, they're going up onto the line there. Right, there we go. Me here. Well, hope you've enjoyed this wee video. the reason why I'm wearing these things is I was listening to an audio book, so that's why I have these on. So looks like Rosemary is not back yet, so I'll have a wander along Land Street here. She's at a house in Land Street, so we'll just have a wee wander along there.